Thế mà thua. Bắn thế này chết tiền, chết dân rồi. Các cô bắn này chết dân.
Nói nè. Quá bình thường. Mu nè.
Ở trên A đấy.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Không có, không có.
Ngôi theo ấy, khả năng ngôi theo ấy. Thấy em không chết. Núp đây chém.
Đã đặt bom ở khu A.
Chém.
Ba cho dừa.
Bạn phải bảo là bắn hộ ông bạn có sổ nghèo hàng xóm. Sổ giàu. Bạn làm tài chính đúng không? Tôi lạ gì. Hàm A một máu trúng chân này.
Khói nè.
Chết. B đi em ơi.
Thằng B về.
Hàm B đồng đội. Bom rơi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ôi, bên đen bên kia.
Khu A.
Giết một chết. Thằng này tới một B rồi.
Đặt bom ở A.
Nối lên. Nối lên này.
Mu nè. Khói nè.
B2 móc.
Tới đâu rồi?
B2 móc. À, móc một. Lui về cầu 1. Móc camera này, chuẩn bị gặp. Cầu 1.
Mu nè. Quá bình thường.
Điên.
Mẹ. Bạn tinh đấy à? Nó lướt qua cái ảnh thấy rồi. Hỗ trợ tài chính rồi. Cái rồng phượng nhiều lắm.
Khói nè.
Công ty văn phòng đúng không? Cho nó. Mẹ, đen một. Trong đen. Dông vừa sẽ làm công ty cũng phải cất hết rồi bạn ơi. Mua cái gì nữa trời. Kém đấy. Em à với anh này, flash Sana cho nó. Anh đi chó cho.
Khói nè. Mu nè.
Giữ rửa nhá, để anh về.
Đây sao ấy?
Mid đó, mid mình. Hầm B. B lên. À mid lên có C4 này. Mid nhà mình ấy. Nó không lên đấy đâu. Sao móc mình nhỉ?
Đứng cả ba ấy.
Chạy mid rồi. À mid nó một. Chết rồi. Đánh B đấy.
Đi này núp luôn.
À. B. Đầu hầm B. Chỉ 70 rồi. Ép đi.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn né đi.
Mid 2. Đi qua đằng kia không biết à. Mid lên này. Mid lên 1. Nhà mình rồi, mid nhà mình. Hầm B lên rồi. Hầm B lên sai.
Anh liền C4 luôn ạ. Anh luôn. Hai thằng. Đen. Đen.
Thôi, canh hầm B cái xem nào. Thì mình lủng hầm B quá. Mid có không?
Tôi đang chụp.
Đâu á?
Ở mid. Lúc cứ thằng đôi ngay đầu mid.
Rồi.
Khu B.
Nó chạy
B lên.
B lên có C4 này. B còn 1, 2B. Yếu chết luôn. Còn thằng kia ở mid lần cuối thôi. Ở đây chỉ 5 chục rồi.
Theo đâu nữa.
Lựu đạn né đi. Khói nè.
Ít bắn M200 này.
Ừ. Mít qua.
Mu nè. Quá bình thường.
Lộn thế.
Ôi.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Ui.
Để A rồi.
Khói nè.
Để A. Các bạn.
Khu B. Khu B.
20 điểm nữa mới lên em ơi.
Lúc lên này lên.
Ui. Mệt thế. 3 giờ rồi mà chưa lên. Chịu. Lâu thật.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Check cái hốc hồi sinh em. Xả rồi. Để cống cũng lên.
Khói nè.
A F 1.
Lựu đạn, né đi.
Một máu. Hồi sinh nó.
B. Đấy.
À. Đi, phải nhảy mãi không lên được. Biết view rồi, biết 3 view luôn. Chết này. Ngáo ngơ.
Cần hỗ trợ. Ok, tiến lên nào. Khói nè. Lựu đạn, né đi.
Mới nhỏ. Chết. Mò khiếp thật. Ôi. Chắc để thêm trận nữa thì mới lên được. Ba rưỡi mới xong.
Khói nè. Quá bình thường. Ít tạm được. Chi diệu. Thắng rồi, ôi quá, lựu đạn, né đi. Mù nè. Yến chờ tôi. Mù nè. Khói nè.
Cuối bên trái. Cuối bên một. Slung.
Anh này có bom đau ấy. Hết. Lên chưa?
Vẫn thắng à? No ăn thế nhỉ?
Yến chờ tôi. Yến chờ tôi.
Ép rào em ơi.
Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Trận nữa. Tiếp tục.
Mù nè. Lựu đạn, né đi. Khói nè.
Có A rồi. Đéo là mình nghe tay đạn mà.
Quá bình thường.
Nước nước.
Cũng tạm được.
Biết rồi.
Mu nè. Lựu đạn né đi. Khói nè.
C4 rơi nhà nó.
Ngách còn yếu 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 yếu.
Anh nói anh mình anh.
Ngách mình. Hai thằng. Còn yếu nữa. Mẹ bắn 4 yếu luôn. Sợ thế.
Mu nè. Lựu đạn né đi. Khói nè.
Ngách lên.
Quá bình thường.
Mẹ vẫn còn này.
Lúc. Không.
Thằng này chết rồi. Thằng mít này chết rồi.
Đấy, cứ đều.
Cẩn thận. Sau lưng.
Nó đi ngách đông lắm. Giặt có cầu mà móc.
Mu nè. Lựu đạn né đi.
Vãi lìn. Không có giáp luôn. C4 mà không có giáp thì ăn hành rồi.
Khói nè.
Gỗ.
Ơi, gỗ hai. Một thằng chân lung. Chạy về nhà một rồi, gỗ gần một rồi.
Cần hỗ trợ.
À, về nhà hai. Lui vào trong nhà rồi. Thằng này chắc chạy nước đây ạ. Mít.
Nước đá.
Mu nè.
Nước lên nữa.
Quá bình thường.
Biết rơi còn đấy.
Lỗi.
Con đặt rồi nhé. mít đi.
Ra biết đi. Anh nhảy cầu cho.
Khói nè. Mù nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Đi clear rồi.
Còn.
À, còn.
Quá bình thường. Khói nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Vỡ mồm.
Nước đi ạ. Đổ nước đi. Đổ nước đi. Nước 1.
Đã đặt bom ở khu A.
Rồi, thằng này nước lần cuối. Chở nước.
Mù nè.
Đồng đội mang đến nơi rồi.
Lên rồi em ạ. Này chắc không đi được nữa rồi nhở?
Mai Chi á?
Ừ.
Nếu mà anh bắn Mai Chi thì em vào.
Thôi lên lên rồi thì thôi.
Ok,
Anh nghỉ luôn đây.
ok anh.
Ừ. Nghỉ nhá anh em ơi. Cuối cùng cũng lên cho bạn Phong xong cái nick KD 2 chấm luôn. Nét luôn. Tuyệt vời. Đâu rồi nick mình đang hạng bao nhiêu nhỉ? 6 mấy hay sao ấy. Elpunga 60%. Hạng 64. Thôi nghỉ nhá. Hẹn anh em vào live sau. Mình nghỉ đây.
And what they would want, I guess, is for you to be out of office. And they have effectively done that, whether you win this case or not. So do you think is behind all this?
Yeah, who is framing you? Who are the masterminds of this?
It's a complicated thing, and I have a very strong opinion on the motivations. But I don't think it's appropriate for me to say some of that. And I don't believe it's a conspiracy between the prosecutor and political enemies of mine in Illinois. I think one thing led to another. But you have to remember, President Obama and I have some relationships that are mutual. I write about that in the book. There's a guy by the name of Tony Resco that Barack Obama knew very well. He introduced me to Obama.
Right.
He got in trouble. He did some things wrong. He was a big contributor to Democrats, me, Barack, and everybody in Illinois, the new Governor Quinn, the Madigans, who were political people. And long story short, he's sort of a central figure in some of this drama, and you have to ask yourself whether or not, the new administration was coming in, and this prosecutor wanted to act quickly and create a dynamic that made it hard for the new president to make it, to kind of go in a different direction.
Who's the guy who gave the okay to wiretap you in the first place? Do you know?
Well, you have to go before a judge to do that.
Oh, you do. So
Yeah.
you don't even know. But it could be the prosecutor. You don't know.
Well, no, the prosecutor seeks it, and then the judge has to approve.
Okay, I get
Yeah.
it. All right. So now, you have enough money to live?
We're rebuilding, and we're blessed
Were you
for the
broke?
opportunities. We were busted right after this all happened. I didn't expect to lose my job all of a
Do you
sudden.
still have your house?
Yeah, and the kids still stay in the same school, which is a private school. We've been able to get back quickly. Again, unusual opportunities that most people who've lost their jobs.
So you went from
haven't
being
had.
a millionaire,
No, never a millionaire.
never a millionaire,
No.
but very comfortable.
No. My legal practice was doing well.
Right.
But then these political opportunities came, and
Right.
then I ran for Congress. And when I ran for Congress, and won, you can't practice law. And so that was the end of my law practice.
Why can't you? Because it's impossible to hold two jobs at the same point. I mean, Congress is a full-time job, I guess, right?
That's correct.
Right.
As a state lawmaker, you can.
You're not allowed. Right.
Yeah.
So your income takes a hit.
Right.
You put things aside, you take the whole political route, and then this whole scandal happens. And that's got to throw your whole financial world into it. So all of a sudden, celebrity, get me out of here. You got to do it.
You got to go in the jungle and eat tarantulas.
Yeah, because really, how are you going to? People think you have unlimited funds. You don't have it, right?
And then when you can't do it, your
Consumer
wife has
debt.
to do it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the judge wouldn't allow me to go, and then Patty was willing to do it. And all I can tell you is that this is a mother who loves her children and is willing to do something like that for her kids and her family. And
I felt bad for her. She was crying a lot on. I'm sure it was hard for you to watch. Did you watch the show?
I watched every one of them, and it was painful to watch in many ways. But it was a good experience for her, and she made friends that I think she'll keep for the rest of her life. Became very close with John, Sally, Francis, and Angela. Tori Hunter, the wrestler, who, if she was on your show, I know what you'd ask her to do.
What would I ask her to do?
Take her blouse off.
Goddamn, I'm going to ask you to take your blouse off.
I was afraid you were going to do that.
I know you're here with your sister. I'm going to have her take her blouse off, too. Why not?
Anyone who has a blouse on, it'll be off.
Hey, they
Everybody's
tell me you
blouse
can
is
swear
off.
on this show. Is that true?
You can.
It's too early in the morning for me to say those words, but if you listen to some of the tapes, you'll hear them.
Yeah, so you like curse words. You are a fun-loving guy, right?
I think so, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Fucking right.
now Elliot Spitzer went down too. Do you empathize with him, or do you feel it's a whole different situation? Do you feel he is guilty of something and that he should have resigned, or do you have some sort of empathy with him?
A combination. I don't. The decision to resign was his decision.
Right.
Yes, of course, I have empathy for him, for his wife.
Should he have stayed in office?
That's a decision he would have to make. I don't know what the dynamics were.
Did you ever meet the guy?
No, I never did. But, I mean, if you were to look at his situation and look at mine, I think it's fair to say, and I know I probably shouldn't say this, he got a blowjob and I got fucked. But I'll be back. But I'll be back. I mean, and there's no dispute with regard to his behavior, but there's big dispute with regard to what
They even
I've
say
been able to-
Spitzer's trying now to get back. I mean, he might even consider a comeback, they said.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he'll do all right. I don't know.
I can see him trying to do that.
So the book's called Governor.
Yes.
And you wrote this right after, I guess someone approached you to write this thing, gave you a decent advance, I hope, right?
They've been fair to us and excellent. And I want to plug the publisher, Michael Wiener, who just passed away. But he took a chance on me to give me a chance to write this book. Cause
You write it with a writer, or do you just sit down and do this yourself?
I did it all by myself. I
No
went through
kidding.
6 boxes of crayons, but I wrote the whole book by myself.
You wrote the whole book by yourself.
Yes.
This is in your words.
Yes.
And they'll probably take the book and use it at the trial. When is this trial going to happen? Do we know?
In June. It's scheduled for June.
Would you like it sooner than June? Would you like, because in a way you probably have it hanging over your head.
Right.
Why do you think it's taking so long to go to trial? Seems like a high-profile case. They could make it happen faster. Do you think they're having trouble finding evidence against you?
All those are good. Those are all good questions. They're very prudent observations by you. I don't know exactly why. That could be some of the factors. They sent us something like 3 million documents to review, which is to me just an effort by them to wear down your lawyers and win a
wear
war
down
of
your
attrition.
finances.
Yeah, that's right. I don't believe that's significant, though. I mean, the bottom line is, the tapes tell a big story.
What do
It
your
ain't what
lawyers
they
say to you? Are your lawyers confident they're going to get you off?
Absolutely.
They are?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very much so.
Did they give you, when you sit down with a lawyer, you say, listen, give it to me straight.
Yeah.
Give me a percentage.
Yeah.
What's my odds here of winning this case? You got a 90% shot of winning it? You got a 50% chance? What's your odds?
Well, they don't talk like that. They're just saying they're all confident we're going to win. I mean, there's a complete confidence. They've heard they've seen enough evidence. Let me put it that way, because I'm prevented by this court order to talk about, what's on these tapes. But we have access to those tapes. My lawyers have heard them all.
Has anyone offered you a deal?
No, but there is no deal. I'm not pleading to anything. I've done nothing wrong.
If someone came to you today and said, listen,
right,
I want you to admit guilt.
Right.
You do a year.
Right.
You're done with this thing.
No.
You won't do it.
No way. I have done nothing wrong. And I write in the book, again, I'm fighting for my children and their reputation and for their lives and their futures. I'm fighting for my late parents, my immigrant father and my mother who worked so hard. They didn't raise their kids to be in a situation like this and have our names sullied. We are honest people. We meet our responsibilities. I honestly fought for the people. Every child in my state gets health care. No state did that before. All of our senior citizens take free public transportation. No state does that. I insured every uninsured woman with mammograms and pap smears, routine, so that they can catch breast cancer early and have the treatment if God forbid, cancer's found. I went around the legislature to get a lot of this done because they were blocking me. And so, yeah, I did controversial things, but they were always
Robin, you
for
have
the
to
people.
love that Robin has just been told she has a G cup.
Oh, God, help
believe
me.
it or not. So our breasts have to be checked regularly.
The governor needs to hear that.
Well, the governor likes that stuff.
Cancer can't spread that quick.
That's right. But
I
that's
voted
pretty
no on
impressive.
impeachment. Huh?
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, no, a record amount of money in public education without raising taxes on people, minimum wage increases twice for low-wage workers.
Do you think you're still popular with the people?
I have my detractors, but I think I have a lot of supporters out there, too.
If you had offered free heroin, Artie would have moved to Chicago. I think that would have been it, right? You would have gone right away.
I'm looking at a court case, too. I'm not talking.
That's right. He's got to. When is your case coming up?
I don't know.
What are your lawyers saying?
What are your lawyers saying?
What are your
They're
chances?
confident.
They're confident, too.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's confident. It's a great day. Everybody's going to court. Well, let me tell you something. This is
Well,
some
you
story.
know what I wonder about? I wonder about the days when he was embattled and people were, sort of demanding that you step down,
Yeah.
but you continued on trying to be governor. You appointed someone to the Senate seat, and you were, I guess, at the State House every day trying to get things done. I mean, what was that like? That must have been a nightmare as well, because you're trying to do business and nobody wants to do business with you because you're like a lame duck at that point.
Yeah, well, you're worse than a lame duck. You're like
You're a pariah.
well, almost a slain duck.
Right. No, it's embarrassing.
Well, not really, and I'll tell you why. Because I just know what the truth is on this, and my position was this: if I did something wrong, I'd have resigned. I would have never taken the deal to get paid for not doing work, but they offered that. There was a lot of reasons why they wanted to get rid of me that fast. Political reasons, policy reasons on the part of the Democrats in Illinois who wanted to raise taxes. And there was a reason why the National Democrats fought me on the Senate pick. I picked Roland Burris, an African-American former Attorney General. No African-Americans in the United States Senate in the age of Obama.
Yeah, but people thought that was sort of like a political move. Okay, I'll take this African-American guy. I'll look like a good guy, this and that. It was almost like a desperate move to put him in. People disagreed with your choice there.
Oh, there was a lot of fury, and it came from the political establishment. But you have to understand, before all this came down, and we had discussions over the telephone with different people, the National Democratic Senate leadership didn't want me to appoint an African-American to the Senate. Not because they were racist, but it was racial. They felt that whoever I picked, Jesse Jackson Jr. or Danny Davis, or some of the other African-American names, they couldn't get reelected. So they had an idea who they wanted.
Right.
And in the age of Obama, I thought that was very hypocritical in many ways. And then when all this changed, I had a duty to appoint a senator. And I felt since the first deal wouldn't happen, that I can then appoint an African-American who had been sort of a safe pick and people sort of liked him and respected him. And then he got a bad deal by the Democrat establishment in Washington. Here you have 100 senators and not one African-American. You have an African-American president, and the Democrats enjoy a majority in the United States Senate because of the African-American vote in New York, in Illinois, in Maryland, in Michigan. Those are probably Republican senators without the African-American vote, and they can't accept one man who's African-American. They come up with this flimsy excuse that it was because of the guy who sent him.
Right. It's funny when you go through something like this, and I imagine psychologically it's like it's crazy.